Year after year, the Hornets find themselves in the draft lottery. This time, they landed the 4th pick in the 2025 draft. But it's time to give Charlotte fans something to be excited about. Today, I'm stepping in as GM and winning this team a title. Obviously, we've got a lot of work to do, but the first order of business is making our pick at number 4 here. Number 1, the Mavs are going to take Cooper Flagg. No, they're not! Nico Harrison! This isn't the first time I've seen him do this in a video, drafting Dylan Harper over Cooper Flagg. So that means that now Wemby and Cooper Flagg are going to play together because the Spurs front office is competent. At 3, the Sixers take VJ Edgecombe, so I could get Ace Bailey here. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Bailey will bring scoring. He can make tough shots. Sometimes he'll miss tough shots, but he's got an opportunity to learn on our rebuilding franchise. And, you know, I wouldn't be opposed to trying to get another draft pick here in 2025. This 25 class is supposed to be really good. And you know what else would be really good? If you click the subscribe button. We're on the road to 200K, getting super close, so I'd really appreciate it. I was gonna see if we could move off of Miles Bridges, maybe get a pick in the lottery, but nobody's really budging. Let me see if I can make a deal on my own here. I think calling up a team like the Rockets, who had the 10th pick from the Blazers, I'll give you Miles Bridges, and you know what? Maybe we can finesse this Brooklyn pick out of them as well. I did not mean to have trade override on, by the way. I will turn that off after this. It was just when I was setting up with the draft picks and all that, we had to have override on. But they're going to counter. They want to do Josh Green for Jock Landale. I throw Bridges in here. They give me 2 first. I'm down for this deal for sure. And then we'll have another pick at 10. I'm going to use that to take Carter Bryant. We'll probably play him at the power forward position. I plan on playing Ace Bailey at the small forward. And let's get that trade override off. I did not use override on that first deal. Just to clear up any confusion, that was a legit trade. Okay. Nurkic, oh my gosh, you gotta go. This contract is just terrible. Okay, see, I'll gladly take your Utah first round pick. That Utah pick will probably end up being quite good. Josh Okogie. Joshua, man, listen. Don't really need you either. I'll take another first round pick. So now we're loaded up on draft capital. We'll sign our rookies in Bailey and Bryant. We slide Ace over to the 3. He immediately goes up to an 81 overall. That's beautiful. And then Carter Bryant, I want to play you at the 4. You go down 1. That's okay. Perfectly fine. Mark Williams could be another player we look at trading. I know there was the whole drama with the Lakers and all that. We'll see what the offers are looking like. We'll pick up all these team options. Qualifying offers. Oh my gosh. Why would I give out any of these besides the one to Trey Mann? I'll pay Trey Mann. Bron's a free agent. Hey, Bron, you want to come to Charlotte, play with LaMelo? Hey, you know what? I'll try and clear some cap space. I don't really have anything to lose by clearing up cap space, so might as well. To Jane Salon, his contract's too big, bro. I don't know if I'm going to keep him around. Jock Landale's out of here for a few first. All right, Mr. LeBron, you want to come to Charlotte? No, he's going to go back to the Lakers. He doesn't even have any interest in signing with our sorry organization, and I understand that. I'm still going to offer you the contract, though. Julius Randle, you know what, man? Randle would not be a bad player to have at all. He still wants to go back to the Wolves. Kyrie, what are his offers? Mavs gave him a bag. I'll throw him something, though. He still wants to go back to Dallas. Josh Giddey could be a good player for this team. Whoa! Nico, you not only fumbled the bag, you dropped the bag. The bag is gone. We just stole Kyrie Irving from Nico Harrison. Oh my goodness. Nico, it's time to retire. So Kyrie Irving is a Charlotte Hornet. That really changes plans here. We're going to play Irving at the 2. He's coming off the torn Achilles. Moving forward, injuries are off, but he had that injury from real life. Tatum's injury, the Achilles. Or no, Kyrie, his was an ACL, wasn't it? Okay, there we go. Kyrie now has the correct injury because there's a big difference between an ACL injury and Achilles injury, and Achilles will keep you out significantly longer. We're hoping to get Kyrie back around sometime mid-season next year. That's the goal. Now, as far as depth goes, we could bring in Clint Capella would be a cool pickup for sure. Off our bench, backup center. That sounds good. We still have more money. Can I go get Santi Aldama as well? No way. We got Aldama? And then we'll do do minimums. It'll be Dinwiddie, Exum, kind of the usual guys we signed. We didn't get Exum, unfortunately. Airball. We'll sign Brogdon. Give me GP2. Just some extra players off our bench. Are we going to contend year one? Probably not. But I'm excited, man. We just got Kyrie. Dude, we might have 40 players on the roster. How many players do I have on the team right now? 17? Oh, I thought it'd be more. I really got carried away with the free agency signings. KJ Simpson, he's real mad at me right now. I don't know what I did to him, but we can't trade him at the moment. I can trade Daquan Jeffries, which I'll do. And then I guess I'll release somebody. That's going to be Damian Bowe. And now we are ready to start season number 1 of our rebuild. Like I said, don't think we'll be all that good, but once Kyrie gets back, we should be maybe a play-in team, which I think would be awesome for Charlotte. Just having something meaningful to play for would be incredible for this young group. They have played a whole lot of meaningless basketball, making a push for the play-in. Oh, wow. Maybe we'll do more than push for the play-in. We're around the 7-8 seed. We were in that 6 spot for a second. Okay, now we're coming back down to reality. Kyrie, you back just yet? Yes, Kyrie Irving is back, and they want him to come off the bench behind Brandon Miller. No. That's not gonna fly here. Now, Brandon Miller's having a really good season, so I don't want to hurt his development. Ace Bailey's also been great. Man, was Kyrie Irving just not the right player to add into the equation? I'm starting to think that might be the case, but he's here. We can't have him come off the bench, bro. I'm gonna have to start Kyrie over Brandon Miller. There's no other choice. Kyrie is going to help us win, too. He can teach LaMelo a lot of skills as our premier guard. Look at us go. Just winning a lot more games with Irving. And honestly, that puts Brandon Miller in a spot where we could trade him. We've got Bailey playing small forward, Kyrie at the 2. Brandon Miller isn't necessarily a player we have to keep. Am I going to be rushing to trade him? No. But, ooh, the Celtics are selling. Unfortunately, Tatum's not back yet, so we can't trade for him. But Jaylen Brown could be an option, although we're already kind of heavy at the wing right now. They've already traded away Drew Holiday and Derek White here in this simulation. Chicago, I don't think they really have anybody I'd like. The Wizards, I mean, they're the Wizards. You know, they're in the same spot as us. They're trash. We don't really want to talk to them. They don't have players that we could use. Magic are selling. Paolo Banchero's not typically a player I go for in the rebuilds a lot, which is a great reason to try. Banchero's still on his rookie deal, and we could do Brandon Miller, right? Throw in, we probably have some really good picks here. We've got a Detroit, a Grizz. This Nets one should be good. This Jazz one's really good. I'd like to hold those. It's done? I didn't even give up my good picks. I thought it was going to take more. Maybe I should have offered less. Brandon Miller, 3 firsts. And Paolo Banchero is now, what? Paolo Banchero is now a Charlotte Hornet. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. Welcome to the team, Paolo. Is there anything else that I want to do while I'm out here making deals? I wish Tatum was available. You know what? We'll actually double back in the offseason and check on Jason Tatum, because I'm assuming the Banchero trade, while great, is not going to turn us into the NBA champions this year and make this a successful rebuild. I think it's going to take more than that. And if we can call the Celtics about Jason Tatum, that would be absolutely incredible. Yeah, we're a good team. Decent team. We'll probably make the play-in tournament this year, which is great. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, your most valuable player, 33 points from Shai. Nico was right. Dylan Harper, Rookie of the Year. Cooper Flagg, 6th Man of the Year. Wemby DPOY. Tibbs, Coach of the Year. Look at that. LaMelo Ball, All-NBA second. Love to see LaMelo getting that respect from the league. And 43 and 39 does put us in the play-in. Could have snagged a top 6 spot if we were just a little bit better. Only 2 games back of Detroit. Kyrie gave us 21 a night. Banchero was at 23. And then LaMelo was at 25. Nick Smith was solid off the bench. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the contributions of everybody. Hopefully we can make the playoffs. First playing game, we lose. No, don't do this. Okay, we earned the 8th seed. We end up beating the Miami Heat by 40 as Banchero shows up with 33 and 14. That's what we need out of you, Paolo. Hey, man, we don't match up horribly against the Knicks. Yes, we do. We're about to get cooked, but I'm coping. It's 2-2. Hold on. Big game 5 on the way. Your Charlotte Hornets trying to pull off the upset as the 8 seed. We're going to lose this one. Ace Bailey, 26. Brunson at 32. Let's shorten up the rotation. We'll do an 8-man here. Turn down the bench utilization a bit, and we'll move into game 6. Okay, this is kind of close. We got to jump in, bro. This is Hornets basketball, and it actually means something. It's not just, let's watch LaMelo Ball pull off some ridiculous park moves, and they're down by 40. No, this is a playoff game. We could force game 7 in front of our home fans here. LaMelo Ball. Oh, what a behind the back move. And Mitchell Robinson just comes out of nowhere to reject that shot. Great defense from Money Mitch. Ball will go to Mikal Bridges. Bridges defended by Brogdon here. Mikal gonna try and work his way to the basket. Good contest there from Malcolm. Boncaro will grab the rebound. Paolo swings it to Brogdon. Williams is running the floor. Back out to LaMelo Ball. Wide open 3, and it's good. LaMelo Ball gonna tie this game up. No Kyrie at the moment. Yeah, because we got Uncle Brogdon in the game. Kyrie must have fouled out. He did. What did bro do? 18 minutes. Fouled out of the game that fast? That's insane work. Jalen Brunson with it. Brunson will get the screen from Karl Anthony Towns. Cat rolls to the rim. Brunson's attacking. Oh, he goes for the reverse, but can't convert. Boncaro's there on the glass. Paolo up to Bailey. Bailey stops in his tracks. He's going to swing it back to Boncaro. Paolo's layup. Oh, it's off. 3/4 of a minute to go here. Brunson with it. Brunson working on ball here. He'll swing it to Bridges in the corner. Mikal gets the screen from Cat. Bridges, mid-range, good! And Mikal Bridges gonna put the New York Knicks up by 2. Still 36 seconds on the clock coming out of the timeout. We are far from done here. Mark Williams into LaMelo. Ball just hit that big 3 for us. And he's got the smaller Brunson on him. He could try and take him to the rim. LaMelo gets the screen from Williams. Ball behind the back. The fake. The float. The miss. And that might just do it there. Valiant effort from your Hornets. I love that our guys got this experience in the NBA playoffs. Now, if Josh Hart misses one, we could still have a chance. Come on, Josh, miss one. He drops it in. So we're going to call our last timeout. You need a bucket on this possession or you're for sure done here. Mark Williams into LaMelo Ball. Ball driving to the rim, swings it to Williams. Mark's layup is off. Should have traded you to the Lakers for Dalton Connect. 33 and 10 from LaMelo, 21 from Paolo Boncaro, 33 from Brunson, and the New York Knicks are going to get us out of here. Ultimately, the Pistons face the Wolves in the finals, and Cade Cunningham is your finals MVP. Kyrie didn't play a ton for us in the playoffs. He had that foul out early, so that's probably what affected his minutes per game. Remember, he fouled out in like 18 minutes or something, and we only played 1 round, so that probably drastically affected his minutes per game. Anyway, oh yeah, draft lottery. We have that Utah pick, right? We got the 3rd pick via Utah. Okay, that's big. We can either draft DeBonsta, Peterson, or Boozer. Those are going to be our 3 options. You can't go wrong with any of them. First pick will be Peterson. So we get DeBonsta or Boozer. The Thunder take DeBonsta. So we are going to draft Cam Boozer. Welcome to the squad. We also have the 18th overall selection, which I am not going to bother using here. We'll sim to the end of the draft. We get Boozer. I am ecstatic that we were able to add him. Cannon catching, sure, I'll sign you. To Jane Salon, I guess we'll take the team option. Mark Williams, we have to pay. Paolo Boncaro, we also got to pay. But before we get to all of that, are the Celtics still selling? What's going on with them? They're buying, but Tatum is still available. Let's make the call, man. He would just be so dynamic on the wing for us. I know we already have Ace Bailey, but honestly, the play might be we slide Ace to the 2. We give them Kyrie for Jason Tatum. I think that would make a ton of sense for us. Tatum fits our timeline a lot better. I'll give you 3 first, make it 4, make it 5, man. Okay, they're going to say no to that. I do have some players that could actually interest them. Let me take away all these picks, and instead, I'll give you, where's my guy Tajane? I'll give you Tajane. I'll throw in Spencer, Brogdon, Carter Bryant could go in this deal as well, and then a first. Come on. I thought this would, do I give him Nick Smith? They can't afford Nick Smith. Wait, let's swap Nick Smith for Brogdon there. They're still going to say no. We do a first. Dang, okay. We were not able to pull off the Jason Tatum trade. I'm not giving up on that. I think it would be a lot of fun. Now, Jokic is also not an untouchable over in Denver. So, you know, got to make a call. Kyrie, we do a first. I'll give you to Jane, Carter Bryant. Come on. Nick Smith and another first. Okay, we'll revisit it. Crazy stuttering. I'm gonna edit that out. We'll revisit those deals at the trade deadline. Just, we really don't seem to be getting anywhere right, which is fine. It happens. I don't want to end up overpaying crazy, right, to get a deal done. We bring back Boncaro. We bring back Williams. That's great. Give me Lou Dort. Yes. Player progression. Beautiful. Oh, Dinwiddie, Peyton, Brogdon. They're all done. They regress a ton. I'm gonna trade all three of these guys for a couple picks. And yeah, now we got a bunch of green progression arrows. That's what we like to see. We need a backup small forward. Lou, you're gonna play that. And we are now headed into the 2026-27 season. 6'7". Bro's still really saying that meme. Come on. All right, we'll do 10-man rotation. Nice. It's basketball time, fellas. I'll catch y'all at the trade deadline. Seems like we're playing quite well to open up the year. Top 2-3 seed around there right now. All right, we're here at the deadline with a 32-19 record, just 1.5 games back of the 1-seeded Pistons in a very tightly packed Eastern Conference on a 10-game win streak right now. So we've been playing really well. But let me show you some of the developments around the league. First off, we waited patiently. Celtics are selling, so we could talk to them about Jason Tatum. That could be a deal we potentially make. Now, you slide over to Denver. They're also selling. Could we get Jokic and Tatum? Or at least get one of them? That's going to be the goal here. Let's start off by calling the Boston Celtics. Say, hey, I'm interested in JT. I have to give him Kyrie. I have to. So Irving's going to be in here to match salary. We throw a first. We make it 2. Make it 3. I'm going to try and just center this around Irving and picks. They don't really like that. They probably want a premier young player, and that's where I throw into Jane Salon. Okay, that's not enough. I understand. Carter Bryant is also another good young player. You give me Jordan Walsh. Okay, hold on. We're not done here. Don't get me wrong. Let's find some bad basketball teams. That would be the Milwaukee Bucks. More like the Milwaukee Sucks. Not funny. Their pick currently belongs to the Hawks. So let's call the Hawks. Say, hey, oh, wait, the Pels have the swap. They have the good swap. So Pels, yes, they have the valuable one. I give you the Hornets pick. I'm basically just going to say, hey, I'm going to throw you a bunch of mid and we'll try and get this deal done. There we go. Any other bad teams so I can snag a few more valuable picks? We got Chicago. All right, the Chicago Bulls have their own pick this year, valued at 3 stars at the moment. We give them a Washington. We give them a Hornets. We give them a Wolves. I'm going to go one more here. Hopefully that's enough. Deal. Okay, now we have a few picks with some real value. And you know what? I kind of want to go for Jokic before I go for Tatum. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We go to Jane Salon, Kyrie, and 1 pick. I think deal is done. Okay, I'm reaching. I want to hold that Bulls pick if possible for a future deal. If I have to give it up, I will. I have to give it up. Understandable. It is Jokic. We throw in 2 picks. Wait, I have a better idea. Hold on. I think if I trade Kyrie for a younger player, it's going to make both teams that I'm trying to negotiate with a lot more interested. So that's what we're going to do here. Like a Jalen Green would probably be perfect. Yeah, Jalen's our guy. We also get MB back in this trade. All right, that's a great deal for us. Now we go Jalen Green for Jokic, right? We need to throw in somebody to match salary. That's Bridges. You go 1 pick. You go, I'm going to hold that other good one, but I'll give it up if I need to. Okay, I'm going to have to give that one up. We go 1 pick. We go 2 picks. 3, 4. Deal! Yes, sir! We have just pulled off a massive taper. Edit that out. Nikola Jokic trade. Boy, oh boy. We got the Joker. Am I done yet? Potentially. Maybe. I want to see who else playing well. Yeah, okay. Seems like everybody's pulling their weight thus far. But you know what? I'm going to try and just piece together a little trade package here. I'll give up Mark Williams and Cam Boozer. I know Cam Boozer probably shouldn't give him up, but I want to try and get JT. You give me Chris Dunn. We got to send him more salary. That might be where we run into a roadblock. We can get there with Santi, with Lou Dort. You throw me Jordan Walsh. There you go. Salaries match. 1 pick, 2 picks. That's all I got for you. Okay. Okay, I had to, you know what I mean? I had to give it a try. We have too many centers under contract. I'm not going to lie. I'd actually rather keep Clint Capella than Mark Williams because, bro, Clint Capella in 2K, if you know, you know. The Clint Capella backup center method is absolutely incredible. He's awesome off the bench. You know, Nemhard or Q Grimes wouldn't be bad for a scoring punch. Give me JR. Yeah. Give me JR. Okay, so Julius Randle will play some backup 4 here. I mean, we'll have a lot of power forward minutes with him and Banchero. So Carter Bryant to Jane. I don't need y'all. I actually need a backup point guard in exchange for y'all. Yes, I saw Reeves. He's just awful in 2K. Yeah, you see the numbers. Colin Sexton might be a little better. AJ Mitchell's playing better than all those guys. And we get BP, Bobby Portis in that deal. Portis, you're going to slide over to the 5. Just give me a few backup center minutes. Capella, he's still in the rotation. We got to get a backup 2. All right, Capella, you're actually out of here. Oh, we have Nick Smith starting at the 2 right now. That's not going to work. Let's go get ourselves a better 2. I kind of neglected that after we let go of Kyrie. Hold on. What if we did LaMelo point, Bailey 2, Banchero 3, Randall 4, Joker 5, Dort, Portis. Yeah, okay, this should work. Oh, I cooked. This is awesome. Okay, great. Yeah, we are ready to go for the rest of this season. Let's get to the playoffs. Anthony Edwards is your most valuable player. He averaged 33 points a night. Would have been really cool to trade for him in this rebuild. I'd actually love to get him in some of my other rebuilds, but seems like he's always untouchable over in Minnesota, which makes sense. He's Anthony Edwards. He's winning MVPs. His team's really good. Why would they trade him? And the Wolves, they won 60 games. Jokic, All-NBA first team for your Charlotte Hornets. Also, we saw LaMelo Ball named to the 3rd team. Scoring dipped down a little bit as you'd expect just because we have a lot more talent. We've got 3 guys averaging 20 plus. Ace is giving you 15. JR giving you 17 tonight. AJ Mitchell proved to be a solid pickup, and really we were doing it off the power of friendship. You're talking about 8 guys averaging 10 plus points per game. Now, although we're not we are the 1 seed, but we're not the number 1 team in the league is what I was trying to get at there. As the Wolves had a 60-win season, we won 56. I hope to see him in the final. Round 1, it'll be the Indiana Pacers. And it's a 2-2 series early. We win the 5th and the 6th. Nice. We're out of there. Second round appearance. And we got the Nets with Luka. Bro, Luka Doncic always leaves the Lakers in these simulations. He'll go to the Nets, the Blazers, sometimes the Clippers. Game 1 is a Nets win. Luka doing Luka stuff. Game 2, we also lose. Okay. Time to stop this power of friendship 10-man rotation. We're going to do an 8-man rotation for Game 3. And we still lose. Luka Doncic is about to send us packing. We get a game at least. We get 2 games. Hey, Luka, watch out, buddy. Luka Doncic, we're about to come back from down 3-0. It's a 2-point game, 2:27 left. We win this, we force 7, and we're on the verge of doing something that's never been done before throughout NBA history, coming back from that 3-0 deficit. We've got Joker, we've got Paolo, LaMelo's in the game. Lou Dort's in here for some defense. Bobby Portis will give us some shooting. Jeremiah Fears swings it to Luka. I don't like LaMelo guarding Luka, so hopefully Lou can bring some help or something. There's the screen from Clax. Doncic, oh, great contest, LaMelo! And a good board from Nikola Jokic. He made that as hard as possible for Luka. Great contest by LaMelo. Ball at the top of the key. He's got Jeremiah Fears on him. LaMelo looking to go ISO here. Has the entire paint open to attack. That's exactly what he'll do. Claxton sends the shot to the 3rd row, but not before a Jeremiah Fears foul. So LaMelo Ball will be shooting 2. That was probably going to be an and 1 if Clax didn't block it. First free throw is good. Second one from Ball is also good. Tie game. Less than 2 minutes to go. Doncic with the ball. He'll drive to the rim. Joker brings some help and forces the miss from Luka. Here's Ball with it. He's going to go at Cam Thomas this time. LaMelo driving in. Layup over Thomas is good. Ball uses the size there to finish the layup home. Ace Bailey's in the game. Wearing number 44. That's kind of a crazy number selection. Doncic steps it back. Mid-range is off. Banchero will grab the rebound. Paolo. Oh, he threw it away. Luka playing some safety with the interception there. Now Doncic going to drive on Banchero, and Luka, kind of a foul bait, man. but he'll shoot 2. First free throw gives him 37 points. Second one can tie this game up, and he misses it. The Nets almost get the rebound, but Bol unable to secure it. Bol's in the basketball game. Here's LaMelo with it. Bol gonna go right at Thomas once again. Swings it out to Ace Bailey, and Bailey cashes out on the tray ball. Oh, whoa, quick outlet pass, and the Nets get an easy slam on the other end. Zaire Williams with the two-handed dunk. Only up by 2 now. LaMelo Ball gonna go right back at Luka. Floater is good. LaMelo Ball cannot be stopped right now. He's got 45. And we have a 4-point lead. Doncic with it, driving on Ball, bumps him out of the way and finishes it home. Luka and LaMelo going back and forth down the stretch of this game. But Ball has been red hot. I trust him to go get us another bucket. Here's the screen from Joker. LaMelo wide open 3. He misses that one. And that was a quick shot early in the shot clock. Probably not that smart considering we're up late in this ball game. Doncic has it with Randall switched on to him. Good defense from Julius, but Luka still finishes through the strong Julius Randall. He is able to convert on the layup, and we are all tied up. 21 seconds left. We know what to do here. Hold for the final shot. Do not let them get a shot off by any means. We need to chew as much clock as possible and then hit this game winner. I think LaMelo should take the shot here for sure. Ball at the top of the key. Bailey's moving around off the ball. Maybe they're trying to get him open. Here's the screen from Joker. Less than 5 seconds. Ball's wide open. It's in and out. Oh, that was as clean of a look as you could ask for. A wide open tray ball for LaMelo, but he couldn't hit it, and we left a second on the clock. The Brooklyn Nets could end our season at the buzzer here. Ball is inbounding. Nets hoping for some Luka magic. It'll go into Thomas for a midi. He misses. So we've got some extra basketball on the way. Overtime coming up. We'll go ahead and simcast the first couple minutes of OT, then jump back in if things are close. Yeah, it's staying close here in overtime. We're up by a point. Minute 34 to go. We have the basketball. It'll go into LaMelo. LaMelo's got a chance to make this a 50 piece if he hasn't already. He's got 47 with 15 assists. We'll see if he can get a 50 ball in the playoffs. LaMelo swings it to Bailey, right back to Ball. LaMelo to Joker. We haven't really seen Jokic do too much just yet. He's got Mark Williams on him, a former Charlotte Hornet. Joker with the spin, swings it out to Bailey. Shot clock almost out of time. Bailey rises up for the tough jumper. Can't bank it home. Nets can take the lead with a bucket here. Bol bringing it up. He'll swing it to Zaire Williams. Now it goes to the Don. Luka back to Z. Williams gets the screen from Bol. Oh, that's a tough shot from Zaire Williams. Are you kidding me? He knocks it down, giving the Nets a 2-point lead as we'll call timeout. Wow. I did not anticipate Zaire Williams knocking that down. Julius Randle into LaMelo Ball. Ball has Doncic on him. LaMelo back out to Randle. Randle, will he try and go isolation here on the 7'2", 7'3" Ball? It looks like it, and Randle's running out of time. He'll walk it back out for a 3 and miss it. Oh no. 30 seconds to go. Bol has it. Transition 3. Okay, we'll take it. That's a quick miss for the Brooklyn Nets. And now we've got another chance to either tie it with the 2 or take the lead with the 3. LaMelo to the rim, misses the layup. Oh, no. And we're going to have to foul. They're not in the bonus just yet, so we'll have to foul again. But, man, we had an opportunity there, and we blew it, unfortunately. Now we just got to hope that the Brooklyn Nets give us another chance by missing one of these free throws. Luka knocks down the first. Second one from the Don. That looks bad. He gets the roll. Coming out of our last timeout, you probably got to go for a 3-pointer and then foul again, so it would take a lot for us to win this one. Banchero out to LaMelo. That's wide open, and he knocks it down. Okay, we're not done yet. We're going to foul Cam Thomas. Even if he makes both, we'll have a chance to tie it up with the 3. If he misses one, we can tie it with the 2 or go for the win with the tray. First one from Thomas is good. And there's still 12 seconds. That's a lot of time. Cam knocks down both. Okay, here we go. LaMelo's got 50 on the night. I feel like he has to be the one taking the shot. Oh no, Paulo's wide open. Banchero! Man, come on! We lost. Paulo, dog. Wow. Luka at 47. LaMelo at 50 and 15. Paulo. You had a practice shot, bro. Oh my gosh. And just like that, we're out of here. The Nets They lost in Game 7 to Toronto. Raptors went on to win the finals. Dylan Harper was finals MVP in the losing effort for the Dallas Mavericks. Oh, I'm really frustrated that we lost this one. Steph Curry retired. I thought we had the championship nearly in the bag this year. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I thought it would be pretty easy for us with Joker, with Paolo, with Bailey, LaMelo. Just such a good team. Joker does decline his player option, so we're going to have to worry about paying him. I mean, of course, we'll give him whatever he wants. And he doesn't have any other significant offers that he's considering, so that's great. Makes my job a whole lot easier. KJ Simpson, I don't really think I'm gonna sign you back. Do we have any players that I can maybe trade for a few picks? Yeah, not really. And I guess we'll sign a few guys for the rotation, like Najee Marshall, Josh Okogie, just to have some extra wings on the roster in case anybody fouls out. It's always good. Oh yeah, I forgot we had Cam Boozer. He barely even played last year, but he'll be ready for more minutes this season. That really eliminates the need for Bobby Portis within our rotation. So I'm going to just trade him away for some draft capital, hopefully. I don't even want any players back in the deal. I literally just want picks. We get Jonathan Mobo there. Hopefully I can just flip Mobo for a few first rounders. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now we're ready to go. I'm really banking on this being our championship season. Apparently we have too many players under contract. We'll trade these guys away. All right, let's go get this ring, man. We're going to do a 10-man rotation for this year. Nobody will play a ton of minutes. Joker's going to get 35, but even LaMelo's at like 30. Apparently this is the best way to play it in 2K though. Just run a deep rotation. That seems to be the recipe for success based on what y'all have told me. And you see us winning right here. I don't really think there's going to be any need to make any big deals, but we are third in the power rankings, so there might be a few teams a little bit ahead of us. We'll see what we can do. Okay, we're 37-13. That puts us number 1 in this conference, but out west, it's the Mavericks, bro. They had the blueprint when they drafted Dylan Harper. They knew exactly what they were doing. Nico had a plan. So if we want to be better than them, maybe we make a move to upgrade this roster. I'm not fully set on that. Jason Tatum is still available. What if we did a JT Paolo swap? Do you think that would benefit us? I'm not sure. Ooh, the Rockets have Ahmed Thompson, but his big contract extension's already kicked in, so don't think it's going to be an option to make a deal for him. Yeah, there's really nobody out there outside of Tatum that intrigues me that much, and Paolo's been so good that it's like, would it really make sense to trade for JT? The only reason I trade Paolo for JT is because I'm mad that Paolo missed that shot, which I am a little bit mad about. That was a clean look. I really think that he should have knocked that one down, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. We'll be back this year, and this time we're going to make things right. We're going to win this championship. I'm feeling really good. 62-20 on the year. Wow. Dylan Harper won MVP. Tyron Stokes Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year for DeBonsta. Trae Young, clutch player. And we had the Coach of the Year, Charles Lee. They had the Executive of the Year over in Dallas. We won the same amount of games as the Mavs, so that's telling me if we see him in the playoffs, it'll probably be quite competitive. Jokic made All-NBA second team, by the way. So let's get into it. First round, it'll be the Wizards coming out the play-in. That's a sweep. Detroit, led by Cade Cunningham, is our round 2 opponent. We're up 2-1, make it 3-1. We win in 5. Easy so far. So far, so good. Now we got the Cavs, who are basically running out their same core that they have in real life, and they're up 3-1. Okay, well, you know what? Last year we were down 3-0, and we almost came back. Maybe this time we can come back from 3-1. We'll win the 5th. That's a good start. 22, 12, and 13 from Joker. Game 6. We win this one. The 3-1 comeback really gets real. And just like last time, they're playing us close in Game 6. Last year, of course, it was against the Nets. This time it's Cleveland. They don't want to be on the wrong side of a 3-1 comeback. We're up by 1. Cavs have the ball. Just over a minute and a half to go. DeAndre Hunter with the ball. Hunter will get the screen from Evan Mobley. Don't try to drive on Paolo. Paolo's going to lock you up. Good defense. It'll go to Mobley now. He's driving on Randall. Moves him out the way for the easy layup. Are we acting like Julius Randle just isn't strong and is just going to get moved out the way like that? Because I'm seeing Luka bullying him. I'm seeing Evan Mobley bullying him. Like, what's going on? LaMelo with the rock. Working on Garland. This should be pretty easy. Yeah, LaMelo's got the size advantage there. That's an easy do. So we go right back at the Cavs with a bucket of our own, putting us up by 1 once again. DG with it. Garland swings it to Hunter. Hunter spins off of Boncaro. Now it'll go to Jared Allen. Allen finds Mitchell coming off a screen. He's wide open. Oh! 2-point lead for Cleveland. 50 seconds to go. LaMelo, go right to the basket on Garland if you have to. That's easy for you. There's the screen from Joker. Wide open three for Ball. He misses. Joker's there on the glass. Out to Randall. And Julius Randle. Come on. You can't see me. Oh, my goodness. Call him Julius Cena. You can't see me. Oh, my goodness. Garland with the ball. Garland out to Hunter. D Hunt 3. Can't answer. Rebounds tapped out of bounds. That's our ball, ain't it? No! All right, that's okay. Just got to get a stop. No big deal. Jalen Tyson inbounding. Tyson into Jared Allen. Now to go to Garland to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Up to Mobley. Mobley will get the screen from Allen. Evan swings it out to Garland. That's a tough shot for DG. We get the rebound. They're going to have to foul. Okay, way to play down the stretch there, fellas. Boncaro shooting some free throws. First one's good. This game is far from over because even if Paolo makes both, which he does, a 3 will tie this up. Cavs have no timeouts left. Darius Garland gonna bring it up here for Cleveland. DG bounces it to Mobley. Back to Garland. Now to go to Mitchell for a 3. Spider can't hit, and that should do it. It looks like we're headed to a game 7. Unlike last time against the Nets where we couldn't force 7. This time, we got it in the bag. How about 24 points from the Joker? Game 7 on the way. Dallas, we will be seeing y'all in the finals. I told y'all we get the dub. Wow, the Cavs almost came back in the 4th. But we get the dub. 38 points from Joker. 15 free throws. What the shay? 25 from Paolo. 20 and 11 from LaMelo. And we'll be taking on Dylan Harper and the Mavs in the finals. Joker was your East MVP. This team doesn't look that good compared to us, but it's 2K and they love the Mavs. Yep, there's game 1. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we'll also take. We also win the 4th, and we're out of there in 5. Joker, your finals MVP. Kind of a mid-finals for Joker. 17, 10, and 9. However, we won the chip, so I'm not complaining by any means. If y'all enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you left a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you made it to the end, comment Hornets. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.